Imagine you're walking along the railway path in Bristol in the late afternoon. You're far from home, but you're not lost, just contentedly wandering further and further, enjoying being out of the house and a part of the city you've never seen before. On one side of you are close-cropped fields, and on the other hedgerows filled with chattering sparrows. You'll discover later that although you didn't notice brushing up against this hedge, your clothes are covered in tiny burrs. There's something about places like this, where history is visible. You walk through dark, dripping railway tunnels, and rest in an orchard growing in the remains of a train station. There's something about places like this. Each layer of present is too thin, letting the others bleed through. Around every corner you expect the past to come to life. As the sun begins to set, swifts chase each other through the sky. A late dragonfly darts across your path, unaware it is a remnant of a dying season. You pass a field of cows, brown and white, some sleeping. Their eyes are very gentle. When you check the time, you're amazed at how late it's grown. You're just beginning to be hungry, and because you're far from home, by the time you return you'll be filled with that delicious hunger that comes from tired feet and a satisfied heart, where every bite of food is the best you've ever had. Are you with me? Are we there? Okay, let's go. The light prepares to sleep, and soon it will be dusk. No rush. Wend your way along the path. Breathe in the heady scent of afternoon. Evening waits around the bend. On a dog rose high above, a robin sings. It is a small and heartfelt thing. Hawthorn, rosehip, robin, turning leaf, all prepare their postcard red. Perhaps it isn't true that all things have to end. Take time. Tarry. Admire the clematis, its seeded heads called old man's beard in common tongue. I called them that when I was young. When did I forget? The setting sun is sweet. It tastes of goldfinch song. A tractor hums across a field, ploughing furrows through the mud. Breathe deep and fill your lungs. You're used to city air. Out here it smells of grass and bonfire smoke. In the distance, fire crackles like the crunch of bracken underfoot. Out in the farms, they're burning summer on a pyre. These are thin places, where the past and present meet. Bicycles whir along a track where trains once sped. On the platform, limes and damsons grow where tired commuters stood. In the waiting room, a bearded fellow lies beneath the shadow of a pine. Who knows how long he's been asleep, or what else dwells within this wood. Best be careful where you place your feet. Here, look. Brambles thick as a fairy tale, ground stained with blackberry blood. With defences such as these, a princess could withstand a siege for weeks. There is a knack to seeing what is right before your eyes. Is the castle of these brambles empty, its denizens all fled? If you sit still and silent long enough, the world around you will begin to move. Bait your breath until the glamour lifts. Look. Bluetit and dunnock flit from branch to branch. Harvestman lopes from leaf to leaf. A wren emerges from the undergrowth. An angry squirrel splits an acorn on a tree. Look up. Cirrus clouds like cat's fur caught upon a wire. Once you would have named the floating shapes as they went by. Skycat, dragon, rooster, train. Now the grass would stain your coat. The dusk is gentle. Hush! The bats are out. Can you hear them still? That electric chip, chip, chipping like a faulty wire. What else have you forgot? How long since you told the time by a dandelion clock, or threw helicopter seeds into the air to watch them spin again, again, again? Since you collected bellbine flowers to weave into your hair, not knowing they were weeds. Put your ear to an oak tree in a storm. Look into an acorn cup and see how it reflects your eye. What a small thing you are in comparison to the world. A miracle that you and ants and wayside flowers and stars all take up space. Map moss beneath your fingertips, cold and wet and green like hope. Its fronds are lace, a half-stitched glove. With some discerning you might figure north from how it grows. Yet it will not show you your way home. That isn't how it's done these days. Eventually, you will turn back. It's getting dark. You still have time to run your hands across the bark of ash and birch, smooth and cold, though somehow you expect them to be warm. Now go. Turn back. Hunger strengthens the fraying thread that leads you home, back home. You will return to sycamore and maple leaf and hummocked grass and cows lying in a field. You won't forget again. Memory turns like seasons round and round. Perhaps it isn't true that all things end, only that they change. Now, listen. Close your eyes. No, close your eyes. What do you hear? Is it cars in the street outside? Is it the quiet breath of someone sleeping next to you? Is it a turning page, the tap of keyboard keys, water knocking in the pipes? The hum of a refrigerator, a bulb's electric whine, next door's argument, their music, the hum as they mow their lawn for one last time. Central heating just turned on, stretching after a summer's sleep. A siren, someone else's drama far away. Magpies laughing on the roof, or seagulls squabbling and screaming in a flock so large you're sure that just beyond the industrial estate must lie the sea, and a fishing boat just come in. What do you hear?